I'm going to make this very simple.
Let's play a game.
Women live life on easy mode. All right. You guys can attract any man that you want. You guys have access to higher status men just for existing and breathing and having a pulse. For us to get that same level of access, we got to make some money. We got to get some status, etc. Men have to bring a lot more to the table than women do. All right. Women don't really have to bring anything to the table if we're going to be honest. Just have a pulse and be attractive, not be a pain in the ass. The only thing that men ask for is don't be a whore. That's really all men care about.
Pretty much.
Don't be a fucking whore. So if you betray that by talking to another guy, you fucked up the one thing that you're supposed to do. And I would argue, as a man, our main job is to protect you. If we can't even do that, we're useless to you. That's why I gave you guys the example of if some dude beat you up and took your purse and ran away and I didn't do anything, you'd probably break up with me. Rightfully so. I didn't do my job.
Not just protective, but emotionally.
Let me finish my point. So, with that said, if I can't protect you as a man, I'm useless. If you as a woman cheat on me and betray that trust, because that's your one job, you're useless to me as a man. This is why cheating as a woman is completely unacceptable. Now, I know some of you guys try to sit here and say, it's the same or it's worse when a man cheats. Not really, because you have to get to a certain place to cheat as a woman. What's worse, a serial killer or someone that was drinking and driving and killed somebody? Serial killer, right?
Yes.
Because they have to deliberately plan it out, do it methodically, and then do it in a way where they're trying to not get caught, correct? When women cheat, you guys are cerebral about it. You guys are doing it in intention, I'm going to get my get back, or maybe you're doing it in a certain way.
To leave.
When men cheat, right, it's typically done for physicality reasons only. Am I sitting here justifying male cheating? No. But what I am saying is that when men cheat, it's significantly different than when a woman cheats. You guys aren't designed to be sluts, okay? There's a reason why you carry a baby for 9 months versus we don't carry any babies. We can just spread our seed far and wide. It doesn't matter. So, right, there's a bunch of ways God punishes you for being a whore, by the way. STDs, your vagina stinks, you have emotional turmoil, you have trauma. Like, God punishes you for being a slut. But God doesn't necessarily punish us to the same degree for being promiscuous, because we're designed to do it, right? So, and this is why we can spread our seed far and wide. So, as much as women want to sit there and say it's the same, it really isn't at all. I think women really only have one job. Don't be a slut. And if you're a slut, you're useless to us. And society doesn't respect you. We don't respect you. No one takes you seriously.
Niggas' dick stink too.
I'm not even gonna lie. He's right.
You don't clean it good enough, it's gonna stink. So what happened?
Yeah, but how did it stink though?
Because you didn't clean it right. You didn't push it back. You didn't clean it right. And you was having sex with different people, and you got all them juices on you, and you wasn't taking care of yourself.
Hold on. But those girls were sluts.
Yeah,
that's my point.
How?
Yes.
How? That's up to him if he want to sleep with this person, that person, that person, and not use a condom, and not his dick come back stink.
You're missing the point.
No, I'm
not. The point I'm trying to make here is that women, right? A promiscuity for women has far more serious consequences.
We punish because we have periods. That's it. That's it. That's the only punishment.
What? But I think he's right.
Women have
I agree to
far more serious consequences for being promiscuous than men do, is my point.
How?
You can have a kid.
That's a bad thing. We're supposed to produce.
Yeah, but women are more selective on who they have sex with by definition.
They're not selective. They dogs. They do what they want.
Okay, do you fuck any guy you talk to?
No, I don't.
You're picky, right?
Yes.
So thanks for proving my point.
All men not picky.
That's my point.
That's the point.
No, he was talking about women.
Everything.
Okay.
Anything that's moving, pretty much.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, he's right. Like, when he says
you're designed to not be a slut, so if you are, that's a problem.
Okay.
Do you not get, like,
they're not going to look at you, take you seriously, respect you. They're not going to look at you.
That's what I was saying, though. That's what I was saying, though.
Like, you could be a slut and be thinking, I want to get married. Why does man want to marry me? Because, bitch, you're a slut. You're not putting no ring on that motherfucking finger. Bitch, and own up to your shit. If you a slut, you a slut. Bitch, do what you do. Shit, I don't judge nobody. I don't judge no fucking body.
So, look, though I don't condone violence against women ever. I don't, because I think if you're hitting a woman, you're already lost. He should definitely not be with her, not take her back. I think a girl cheating is the biggest act of betrayal, and I do think even calling another guy on the phone is cheating. If I'm gonna be all the way honest, I think a girl dressing provocatively and going outside without her man's authority is a fucking cheating. Like, you shouldn't even be trying to get attention from other men as a woman, because as a female, men come to you. So if you put yourself in a position where men are coming to talk to you, or you're dressing in a way knowing that you're trying to get men to talk to you, that's cheating in itself. It's just that girls try to be slick. Like, you guys look at it like, oh, I'm going to take the male standard of cheating, right, and apply it to myself where I need to actively go out and talk to him and fuck him. No, bitch, your cheating is by being outside. Because we're not the same. Yeah. Like, but women try to play this game and say that y'all are equal.
I don't agree.
Okay, that's fine. You don't have to agree. You guys try to play this game where it's like, well, no, it's the same because we're equal, but it's not equal because society holds me to a higher standard than you. Way more. Men are held accountable for their bad decisions. Women aren't ever. Like, why do you disagree? Go ahead. Yeah, why do you disagree?
I don't know. You said because if you're in a relationship and I come outside looking like this and I'm around you guys and all this and that, it's because I'm a hoe. I shouldn't come outside looking like this.
No, I said if you're in a relationship with a guy, you shouldn't be dressing provocatively.
Yeah. Why?
Basically, if you're in a relationship,
if God gave it to me, and if God gave it to me, and I feel like I'm gonna look good in this, and I want to wear this, I'm gonna do that.
But you know how men are.
But I don't be stunting nobody outside. I do it because of me.
But you know how men are though.
That's why females get BBLs and everything because they do it for themselves.
No, they don't.
They do it from other men.
They do it for other men.
A lot of people do it for themselves. I know a lot of people.
Do it for the men, stuff like that.
Listen, I have a friend that take care of people that do stuff like that.
Hold on. You know what's funny about BBLs? They'll do it and then take it off. Why do they take it off then?
I don't know. Mine's natural.
The attention that they're getting, too much attention. Listen, I'm all for women empowerment,
men, bro.
But they do it for other men.
Not me.
You might be different, but generally speaking, they
bro,
do
everything about females is to attract men, bro.
Hair,
like, stop, man,
makeup,
just stop. Like, because here's the thing,
that ain't got nothing to do with no man because I'm putting on makeup and I want to look good and God gave me this body, so I like that outfit. I'm finna put it on. It look good on me. That have nothing to do with a man. I want to go outside and have fun.
No, man. Look.
That have nothing to do with it.
No, man. See, here's the difference, right? Like, men are honest. We get cars, nice apartments for girls. But girls want to sit here and lie and say, oh, I do all this extra shit just for me. No, you don't, bro. Like, women, everything about them, the makeup industry, dressing a certain way, hair, etc., extensions, it's all to look good for men.
No, it's not.
Right? It's all to compete.
Maybe
it's
not you.
all to compete.
Maybe not you, but other women for sure.
It's all to compete.
Well, you can't talk for everybody and make it seem like because it's not.
Can I say something?
It's not.
You know what's funny? You're saying it's not. You don't do that, right?
No.
Just go bald then.
For what? I do it because I like it. Because it look good for me on me. It's because I like it, not a man. I literally go outside. I promise. I literally go outside and have fun and enjoy myself.
And you know what's crazy, girl?
Care.
I just told my baby daddy that, and he felt like I was capped too, girl. But listen though,
it is cap because women lie to themselves all the time. Y'all wear makeup and say this is me.
But listen
no,
though,
you guys stop. Yeah, you guys constantly lie to yourselves. Delusional. Don't operate in reality. Like you literally said a second ago. I was on FaceTime with another guy, but that's not me cheating. Like you guys are able. That's not me. You guys are able to literally lie to yourselves. Like you guys are able to lie to yourselves and make yourselves actually believe it because women are delusional. Did you say earlier women are spiteful and they shouldn't be leaders? This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but they don't.
Hold on, stop. This is what I'm trying to say. You guys don't live in reality because you guys rarely deal with consequences of your behaviors, your actions.
What? I don't do that.
Right? You guys don't live in reality.
Yes, we do.
You guys are able to say ridiculous things like, "Oh, I put on this makeup and take hours to get dressed for me."
So let me ask you,
Myron, because guess what? When it's time to go to sleep, you taking that makeup off, you taking those lashes off, you taking that clothes off, you're putting on some pajamas.
He's delusional.
Right?
Myron,
that's the reality.
We didn't do that because we gotta take pictures and shit.
Pictures of
we want to look good.
Because we want exactly for memories, and we want to look good.
Okay, look. Can I just say something?
I'm lost.
And I feel like some of y'all will agree. Have y'all ever? You're home. You're bored.
Coat, man.
You do your makeup
and just take pictures.
Do your hair.
And do TikTok videos.
And go take pictures of yourself.
Exactly. And do TikTok videos and just get dressed. It's not for a man.
And then you post it, right?
And then you post it. And then guess what though? Okay, but listen
but it's not for a man. It's because I look good.
Okay, I get what's going on
here. What happens? Men respond to that, right?
It don't matter. That's on them. I did it for me.
How would you post it only in your photos only? You don't post that at all. How about that?
For what? Because I look good, so I'm gonna post it.
Because you want attention from...
It don't have to be for men, though.
But it's gonna be for men.
I did it because I look good. Listen, the only time I'm gonna do something for men, the only time I'm gonna do something for men,
I don't want to argue.
Me and him about to go out on a date or anything, something like that, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna look good for him. Or I'm gonna go to his house. Okay, then yeah. But I'm not saying all the time that we getting dressed up and putting on this and that for a man. No, we're not.
In your head, it may not be the first thing that you're doing
in my head. So y'all trying to say I'm delusional?
No. Yes. But by default, what happens is when you go out, men come to you.
What do they got me on?
Okay, listen. I'm gonna be real. Yes, he's right. but he's wrong because it's like no.
It's very so much
It's both
wrong.
ways. No. It's both ways. He's right. A woman will look good. They will do their makeup. They will do their hair.
We get people
They'll
bitches
do their
mad.
hair. But listen though, when you post that picture on Instagram, you're looking for attention. We all look. No. Women are looking for attention when they post something on Instagram because it's a certain way how you take your picture. If you're not looking for attention, dress properly, act properly, stuff like that.
Okay.
For one, when we take our pictures, I know y'all be like this. You have your little boobs out. You be looking all cute. You want attention. Then when you see all them comments under there, and nigga be like, "Oh damn, shawty, you fine," or DM me, da da da. You like that shit. It turns you on. You feeling yourself. You like, oh, okay, I'm the shit. Like he's right. Cause at the end of the day, you.
So what am I wrong about then?
I'm saying like it's both ways. Cause at the end of the day, she feel how she feel.
A lot.
Like she feel how she.
No,
feel.
how am I wrong?
So I
How am I
can't stop
wrong?
her.
Because you said I'm right and I'm wrong. How am I wrong?
No, when y'all misunderstood that. I'm sorry. It was a misunderstanding. It was a
She's agreeing.
misunderstanding.
She's agreeing.
Let me take that back. It was a misunderstanding. I was trying to talk too fast. But basically, what I'm saying is, it's right and it's wrong.
Well, how am I wrong?
No, not
Let's address
you.
the wrong.
You're not wrong. I'm saying her and you.
From
like
her point of
from
view.
her point of view.
Yeah.
From her point of view, she's right and she's wrong.
But he's just making it seem like it's just straight about
what he said was some real
attention
shit.
seeking, and
Us
it's
women,
not.
no. Because I ain't gonna lie, I do be delusional.
I do it for my monster spirits that be
Right.
watching,
No,
haters,
but
all type of
listen
stuff. I don't
though.
do it just for,
But
oh, I
listen
just
though.
look good, so I'm finna post this picture. It's not finna, it's not no
me-
thirst trap. It look
Okay,
like it's for
listen.
If
real.
it's for you, why post on Instagram? Just keep it on your phone.
Because it's
Okay,
Instagram.
listen, for an example.
And because it's Instagram, and that's what's trending right now.
I just want to say
That's
one more
why.
thing, and I'm done. I just want to say one more thing because I'm done after I say this.
All right, go
'cause
ahead.
Go ahead.
I do this shit. Like, when I'm mad, say me and my nigga get into it, right? I get the post to remind you I ain't posting in a while because my nigga got me happy. We chilling. We doing stuff like that. The moment that nigga piss me off, bitch, I'm outside. I'm posting. And guess what? Pooh_Brat is
Because
looking for
so
attention.
you're looking for attention
You
from
damn
men?
motherfucking right. I'm mad and I'm trying to heal, bitch.
That's not for everybody.
That's not for everybody. It's not.
But listen though, that's
It's
not for
not.
everybody.
So what is y'all
But that's for
talking
most
about?
women. He's speaking on that for most women.
No, he's-
not
he
all
said-
No,
women.
he said
feel
for
that way.
everybody. He said for everyone.
But I don't
So
feel
let me
not
ask you
every
something,
woman though.
Myron.
Not every woman though.
95% of women do makeup
50%
and
of
they
women.
dress.
I'm finna say
Bro.
a good
So Myron and
60.
Fresh, when y'all feel, when y'all look good,
Come on now,
y'all
I know
feel
it's
good?
several females
When y'all
out here
look
that
good, do
dress
y'all
up
feel
because they
good?
mad at they nigga and go
It's not a
out.
thirst
When
trap.
y'all look good, do y'all feel good?
Yes,
Best
exactly.
Yo,
Just
look,
for-
ladies,
I'm
ladies,
asking
ladies,
my
look,
man,
bro. Like, y'all not letting me talk.
look. It's very simple.
Oh my god.
Like 90% of women's value to society comes from the way that she looks. All right? For us, it doesn't come that way. So you guys have a vested interest in making sure that you keep your looks up in a certain way because it creates opportunity for yourself. No one cares about your title, the way that you speak, how much money you get. Nobody gives a fuck.
Exactly.
The only thing men care about typically about women is the way that they look. So you guys have a vested interest in making yourselves look good all the time.
Which is fine.
No,
So-
that's not even
so-
true either.
me tell
it's
you
not about
something.
just the looks either because
Wait, no,
I'm
wait,
not
I'm
fine.
finna
I got
just
cheated
say
on with a
Cause-
big bag. You understand? Because she had more money than me at the time. You understand? So it don't always have to do with because how she looked.
Okay, I want to say this,
Bro,
best friend.
your nuanced example of you got a guy to cheat on you because a girl had more money than you, that's very rare. Most of the time, men
Oh, nah, that's
want
childish.
attractive women, or he just wanted some new pussy.
Yeah.
Maybe you were being annoying.
This pussy
Who
good,
knows? Okay,
and he
great.
still want it.
Sure.
And he still be looking.
That's why he
Fantastic.
left somewhere else.
Fantastic. The point I'm trying to make is that men.
because she had more money.
Wait, hold
No.
on.
That's why.
It might be that he
That's
just,
why.
No, it
she
could
was
be.
on what he was on. They was on the little, you know, you understand? And that's why they work like that.
Have you ever thought he just wanted some new pussy? Have you ever thought that too?
Yes,
Maybe it
sometimes
wasn't her
men
money.
want new
Maybe
pussy.
maybe she just had some money, but the reality is he just wanted some new pussy.
Yeah.
Like that could be it too, because for men they
How
like
when he want
variety.
to come back? He been trying to come back for years.
So
That was-
clearly her money don't matter that much.
Yeah, don't matter that much.
You
And that's what I'm
just
trying to
proved
tell.
yourself
No,
wrong.
I'm trying to tell you, it's not all about looks. It's about money too. It's not all about looks and pussy and all this and that.
I mean,
that's what
bro.
I'm trying to tell you.
Doubling
Did you
back
ask him,
though.
though?
Huh?
Isn't he doubling back?
Clearly,
Yeah, he doubling back.
the money don't matter that much then. That's what I'm trying to
He
say.
was still with her only. Never come back.
Niggas, I mean, man ain't anyways, and they confused and they don't know what they want.
I mean,
Point
bro.
blank, period. And
He wanted her?
And
want pussy.
and she wasn't doing what I was doing.
Men want pussy.
So
I mean,
exactly.
you know,
Period.
You just
So
want
what
new
that
pussy.
got to do with looks?
That's what I'm saying.
What that got to do with looks?
Different
Because
looks.
obviously he got that pussy and she's ugly. So what that got to do with looks?
I mean, took off the
Bro.
lights.
They have
Okay.
nothing.
And then I also feel like
Bro,
he's right
here's the other thing
because
turn up the
too.
lights is
You're
crazy.
speaking from a position where you don't like her, so of course you're gonna say she's
I don't
ugly.
know
We
her
don't
to
know.
not like her.
We don't.
I don't know her.
Well,
To
she
not
might
like
she
her.
took your man, bro.
In a different
so,
way.
Like, you're, obviously, you're
Maybe
gonna
her
feel some
big
type
back
of way.
was good looking.
No, it was.
You never know.
No, men
Maybe
use
she-
women.
maybe she just-
financially.
You're
Maybe
right,
she was
you're right,
nice.
you're
They,
right.
they,
They do.
they do.
Maybe she wasn't
they
annoying.
do.
Yeah.
They
Maybe
do.
she was politer. Who knows? There's a multitude of different reasons why. You're just
Maybe.
focusing in on the money, but she might have had some other traits about
you
you.
just focusing on the looks.
Bro,
But niggas
Are you mad?
go for looks first.
no, you're very difficult to deal with. I can see why the nigga left.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Bro,
I am.
You-
I
yeah,
am.
and you
I am, and I'm
admitting
not
it.
gonna settle.
Yeah.
yeah, okay, it's fine. It's fine.
All right.
Don't
I
get
just-
mad
And
when
I
I
got
get
niggas.
bro.
And I got
Next
niggas.
I would
Can
leave
I,
too.
can I just say
This is
something? I
incredible.
just got something.
This is incredible, bro.
Because this is true. It's another reason
It's
why
like-
it's true. I just witnessed this by my best
Bro.
friend. She just got a relationship and she was like, best friend, I'm ready to get cute. I'm ready to go outside. Best friend, because you was just telling me this
It
yesterday.
depends though, but don't try to make it seem like
Because-
it's all about looks and it's all about this and that. It's
It's like-
50-50 of everything.
Well, men care about looks over everything else.
The majority
Yeah,
is
bro.
looks.
Come on,
trust
man.
me.
I don't
Some men
what
use
they
women,
care
but that's a small
about. I don't
minority of
care
men
what
that use
the
women.
fuck
Come
they
on
care
here.
about.
They're broke. They want to use women for money.
I mean,
that's a small majority.
He wasn't broke. He had 2 good jobs. Men want to do what they want to do.
So it's just the pussy then. It wasn't the money.
The pussy
Clearly
good.
if he had
Trust
his
me,
own
tight
money-
and juicy.
No, I'm
It's
talking about
good.
the new girl. I'm talking about the new girl.
All right.
Bro, yo, like, this shit's crazy, man.
She said,
It
tight and
is.
juicy.
Like,
It is
You're
crazy.
trying to tell us
Don't.
what
But
men
you're trying
look
to tell
for.
us what women like and what we do
You
to
trying to
make
tell
us feel
what we
good.
want. Like,
No.
You only
just
talk
'cause
for
we
you and
post
men.
you
Don't
on
talk for
attention?
females.
No,
Wait,
but
wait.
okay. Here's the thing, right? I wrote a book on you guys. I
Oh,
studied
Lord,
females
not reading a book on us.
extensively. Okay, I understand female psychology better than anyone on the internet at this
You
point.
can't because you don't have a pussy, so you can't.
That's
It don't
irrelevant.
matter what you don't know what we go
All
through.
right, can you stop interrupting for 2
Please let him
seconds?
talk because he likes
Like,
to talk, okay?
yeah, because like if I'm talking,
I told
just
you,
stop
if
interrupting.
you get triggered, take a deep breath.
Like, it's very simple, right? You don't have to be a mathematician to say 1 + 1 is 2. I've talked with a lot of women. I understand female psychology. I understand that your main value is based around the way that you look, right? Not necessarily how much you make, your title, or your accolades. It's based on how much how you look. Now, if you want to sit here and say, "Well, I get pretty for me," all right, cool, sure, that's a fantastic cope. But last time I checked, most girls get pretty for them, right? Then they take pictures, and where do they post? On the fucking internet. They don't keep it on their camera roll. They don't keep it there. They want to go ahead and put it out there for the world.
And when you post on
And the other thing too, I'm still talking, right? And the other thing too that I find interesting is what I said before when I talked about girls like dressing in a certain way. I'm saying if you have a man and you're going out dressing provocatively, trying to entice other men to talk to you, that's cheating. If you're single, then fine, do what you want. But I'm saying as a woman, you should be doing everything in your power to constrain male attention coming to you. And if you don't do that, I think that you're a shitty girlfriend. I think as a girl, it's your job, not his, to contain your sexuality so that men aren't constantly approaching you and putting the
You
situation.
sound insecure.
Okay, that's fine. You can say whatever you want. This is what I'm saying. It's the woman's job to do this, right? She's supposed to go ahead and make sure that she has that stuff in control. Because the thing is this: if I have boundaries and standards as a man, right, and I tell a girl this is what my boundaries and standards are, and I don't really care what you think, I would argue I'm very secure. But I would be insecure for telling you, "Oh, babe, do what you want. You dress like a slut, go outside," and then I'm like insecure because I can't tell you how I really feel about things. So I'm just upfront. These are my standards. These are my rules and regulations. You want a relationship with me, this is what it is. And if you don't want to deal with that, fine. But you're never going to get wifed up. So I would argue,
By
if
you.
anything, I'm very secure by having standards. I'm insecure when I have standards and I'm scared to tell you my standards. That's what most men do. They get in a relationship with you, you dress a certain way, they're scared to say anything,
Yeah.
and then they let you do the
I
shit
don't know
that
what
you
type
do.
of men y'all know because
Anyway, let me finish my point. So then they go ahead and let you do what you're doing because they're scared to lose you and they don't want to fucking like be insecure as you're trying to say. And they don't put boundaries. Then you act all crazy, and then you end up like a situation like this where this guy's getting cheated
And
on.
then they beat you too.
And then they go ahead and impart, yeah, because they all that frustration.
They're frustrated.
So
yeah.
I think it's best to just be upfront. Look, I don't get with girls that dress like sluts in public when I'm
Exactly.
not around. I don't get with girls that do X, Y, Z, etc.
Exactly.
You just said a second
Said
ago
in
that
the
was insecure.
beginning.
Anyway, so I have these standards, and I think that's the way men need to move and call it like it is. But also, it's on the girl to understand if you want to get wiped up, you have to behave a certain way. But girls don't want to do that. You guys want to still be able to behave like you're single when you're not.
No, that goes to the question that you said earlier. Would you change?
Yes, for your man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you have to, yeah, but don't just make it seem like, you understand? Like, it's
But
not all
remember,
about that.
if you got a man, right? What
Because
you wanna-
some men's like that. Some men's like their females to be like this and that. And some men's will say, no, you're not finna wear that. You understand? It's all about your insecurities. Because some men's, they hype them up. You understand?
It's not really
You get
That's
it?
also
It's like
true.
a
Yeah,
statement.
You get it?
Man, they like when a woman put that shit on.
They do.
like when
They
a woman
do.
go
I know
out.
men like when I
they're
put that
with
shit
them.
on.
But when they're going out with their girls, definitely not.
It don't matter if they with them or not.
It does matter.
Well, it does. Wait, you right. It does matter. But what I'm saying is, when she with him, he don't care.
Yeah, of course.
He
That's
don't
the
care.
point.
That's the
But
point.
if she's single with her friends,
And now if I go out the house and I'm going my homegirl and I come out like this and he be like no, and I'm with him and I have to, because that's who I want to be with. Of course I'm gonna change. Of course.
that's what he's saying.
Of
Yeah,
course.
that's what he's saying.
No, he was
So
trying
you
to.
agree?
Yeah, of course.
All right, so okay, we just gonna move on.
Like I said, I agree with him. I said it the